Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining us here at Extreme Outfitters. Zach and Brian here. And today we've got an interesting test for you. So we've done a lot of testing here lately, but we wanted to try something a little different and kind of see in how arrows hold up to body armor, right? It's actually a question we've had before. What I've got here is two different plates. So I've got a level 3 plus AR1000 NIJ certified plate, and then I've got a level 4 NIJ certified ceramic composite material plate. So what we're gonna do is Brian's actually gonna shoot these. So we're gonna put 3 arrows on each plate and we're gonna up the ante each time. So we're gonna start with a field point, then we're gonna go to a mechanical broadhead, and then we're gonna go to a fixed blade broadhead.
There you go.
And see if there's any difference in penetration and if they penetrate at all and how well the armor actually holds up versus the arrow. So these arrows, nothing special about these arrows. They are all Easton 6.5 bow hunters. They're cut at 29 inches with an overall weight of 420 grains. So a pretty average arrow build.
Yep.
So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna shoot these from about 25 yards. And like I said, we're gonna put 3 arrows on each of them. So I'm gonna head down range here. I'm gonna go set up our ceramic plate first, set it up and see how it performs, and then we'll go from there.
All right, guys, here we go. Testing phase 1, Easton 6.5 with a regular shop field point on it out of the PSE Mach 30, 28.5 inches of draw. Let's see what happens here.
What's the draw weight on the bow?
70 pounds.
70 pounds. Ceramic composite level 4 plate. Let's see how it holds up against an arrow. And this is at 25 yards. All right, guys, so this is the first shot. As you can see with the field point, it looks like it went in and deflected up.
Yeah.
So it actually...
That's the tip.
Yeah, that's the tip of the arrow.
It looks like an elf shoe.
There's your arrow.
Yeah, that's the tip, man.
See if you can get that out. Or is it in there?
Oh, no, there it is right there. The threads broke off that are in there, and the whole tip bent up.
Curled all the way up. So it didn't actually penetrate through. It did penetrate it a little bit. It looks like maybe like a 1/4 inch.
Maybe. At best.
Yeah. And
nothing on the back, no imperfections though.
Yeah, nothing on the backside. And that was a little bit high of a shot. These are light arrows for what Brian's usually shooting, but didn't go all the way through. It did deflect up, which is a scary thought though, if you're standing there with that arrow deflecting up towards your face.
Yeah.
But the plate is still good.
Yeah, it's solid.
It's solid. I mean, it's got a little bit of a penetration at the top, but again, it didn't go through very far away. So let's take it up a notch, and we are going to take and shoot it with a mechanical broadhead and see how that affects the plate.
All right, next, same arrow, same size, just different tip. This is the Cobra Barbarian at 100 grains, PSE Mach 30, 70 pounds at 28.5 inches, 25 yards.
All right, so this was arrow number 2 with the mechanical, and it left a little dimple in the actual plate itself, but nothing
bad.
Major. How is, yeah, the plate's still in one piece. It's just got
it's
that.
Not cracked or anything you can feel?
Nope,
Nothing?
Nothing.
Yeah.
How'd the arrow hold up?
It did not, as we expected. Mechanical, unless it's penetrating something, it's not going to open.
Right.
Didn't expect that. So it's flattened. I mean, I hit it dead on straight because it literally just pushed everything back into the arrow shaft, and it actually knocked the knock out. It went backwards so fast.
Yeah, dude, that was, and that's, so the Barbarian is a heavy duty broadhead too, very, very thick ferrule.
It's titanium too, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it just absolutely
just
flattened that thing. So again, that is 2 for the plate and 0 for the arrows. So
kind of expected.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's go back, let's shoot. I'm curious now with the fixed blade broadhead, how it's gonna hold up and how that plate's gonna hold up against, you know, an actual fixed blade. So let's go back and shoot arrow number 3.
All right, QAD Exodus, same Easton 6.5, shooting at 25 yards, PSE Mach 30 at 70 pounds of draw and 28.5 inches draw length. Let's see what happens.
No broadhead. Broadhead is actually buried in the plate itself. I mean, if you look at this plate.
That one went up too, didn't it?
Yeah, it sure did. It deflected up. but it did not penetrate it. Again, the ceramic is still not broken.
No deformation on the back either.
It's just took and blew a bunch of it out, but the actual broadhead is lodged. See if we can get it out without cutting my hand off.
Yeah, I'd like to see what it looks like.
And it's
that actually didn't do bad.
No, that broadhead held up surprisingly well. I mean, it's mushed the front a little bit, and bent the blades, but still intact.
And it broke off there's half the insert in here. The other half is somewhere.
It's in the actual broadhead still.
Yeah.
So yeah, this plate went 3-0. Fill point, mechanical, fixed blade broadhead. It withstood the test of all of them, and it absolutely destroyed every arrow and broadhead that came in contact with it. So
I don't think, is there a winner? I don't think so.
I don't think the plate is the winner.
The plate is the winner. There
in
you
this
go.
One. So yeah, if you are running from anybody with bows, ceramic plate is going to do you just fine.
Just hope it doesn't deflect up or down.
Yeah, just hope it doesn't deflect. That's the biggest thing. So all right, so we're going to move on to the steel plate now. We're going to shoot it again. Same setup. We're going to shoot a fill point, a mechanical, and then a fixed blade at it and see how the steel performs.
Round 2 at the steel plate, running a field point.
All right, so AR1000 level 3+ plate looks perfectly intact. You can see
there's a small
where it's messed up the coating just a little bit,
Yeah.
but there's like not even an indent.
And I hit it dead on because the tip is still in there. The tip still curled up like the previous one did, but the damage to the plate is significantly less.
Yeah, there's like none. But the only thing that I could see the difference is if there's any kind of angle in this plate, the ability for it to deflect is much greater with steel. So,
Yes,
but I mean,
agreed.
as far as like,
it's a small blemish, like in the skin.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, no issue whatsoever. The arrow, on the other hand, demolished.
Yep.
So, all right, so now we're going to move on to the mechanical. This will be interesting.
Yeah. Arrow 2, Cobra Barbarian.
All right, well, that was a little bit more exciting. So the plate itself, again, it's just messed up the coating. There's really just a slight dimple. I don't think plate integrity at all has been an issue whatsoever.
Not compromised at all. The broadhead, on the other hand, is completely it broke off the shank. I don't know where the rest of the insert is. It could be in there.
It looks like it's in there.
Or it's on the floor somewhere. But
it broke the thing right in half.
Yep. Literally broke the broadhead in half. The tip is just a little bit blunted. Actually, that's broken off too.
Oh, it sure is. It sheared it off. Actually, one side of the broadhead deployed. I'm sure that's just because the sheer force behind it blew it apart. But did you see the sparks on that?
It was amazing.
It was cool.
I'm glad there's nothing flammable down here.
Yeah. Again, it looks like a steel plate. You ain't gonna touch it.
All right. Last arrow is the QAD Exodus.
Oh, fixed blade.
Yep. That last one was a little bit of a show, wasn't it?
It was. It was exciting.
For you.
All right, that was the final arrow. That was actually the broadhead. There's actually carbon buried from the shaft, buried in the
plate,
the coating itself. But again, it just messed up the coating. There's no dimpling in the actual steel itself. The plate is 100% fine.
Yeah, yeah. I can't believe the carbon buried into the coating.
I mean, yeah, there's pieces of carbon in the coating.
And I mean, it was it did not deflect at all.
Not at all.
It went straight in, pushed the broadhead all the way back, probably 2.5 inches into the shaft of the arrow. The tip broke off. Yeah, it's definitely broken. But it's demolished.
Arrows do not stand a chance versus body armor. So I'd say if there's anything that I've learned from this, it's one, the ceramic composite material is less likely to deflect, it seems like.
Yes.
It seems like it absorbs more of the energy versus pushing it up. Because I know if you were wearing this at any angle, the steel is more likely to deflect based off the angle of the plate, it seems like. And those were perfectly flat shots.
Yeah.
versus if there's any kind of tilt or in the torso or whatnot.
Yeah, and there was sparks.
And there was sparks.
Sparks are a little concerning
Yes.
to me, especially if you're, in a flammable environment.
Right. But if you look at both plates, the steel plate is still fine. There's clearly no issues. The ceramic plate it's
done for.
It's pretty much done.
Yeah.
I mean, you could shoot it with some more arrows, but as far as integrity goes, it's starting to break down.
Yep, I wouldn't wear it. I'll tell you that.
Yes.
This I would take a chance on. Okay, I could probably put this in a carrier and I'd be all right.
Yeah, it would probably still do the job.
Yeah.
So there you have it. So composite versus AR 1000 material plates. Arrows stood no chance. 6 arrows, 6 broken arrows. 2 plates. 1 plate is perfectly fine still with just a slight coating issue. The other, the ceramic it's pretty toast.
Yeah, we knew that going in, that we were going to destroy some arrows, but
We did. That's
yeah,
fine.
and we did.
Cool testing. So let us know your thoughts on it. How did you think the plates were going to perform? Did you think that there would be any penetration from the arrows on the plates? Drop some comments, let us know. And as always, we appreciate you guys watching. If you need anything, make sure you head over to the website, extremeoutfitters.com, pick you up a cool new t-shirt or any of the archery gear that you could ever want. And don't forget, make sure you sign up for our newsletter. We're dropping weekly deals on incredible deals on all of the product you want. We've got arrow deals, release deals, sights. So anything archery, if you're looking to get it at the best price, head over to the website, extremeoutfitters.com, and we'll see you guys in the next video.